Hello and welcome to today's video. Today, we're here and we're updating a video from 2020 where I ranked all the Red Bull cars. All the Red Bull Formula 1 cars, I should say. So, I've kept that ranking the same. So if you want to see more in-depth ranking of the cars, make sure to check out the one from 2020. But since I made that video, there's been two new Red Bull cars that have came out, the RB16B and the RB18. So, we got to update the list with those cars. But first, let's go through the list and sort of see what we have here. At the bottom, we have the RB1, followed by the RB2, RB4, RB3. Then we have the RB9, RB8, RB5, RB11, RB13, RB6, RB10, RB12, RB14, RB7, RB15, and RB16. So that was our ranking before, and I feel like it pretty much is the same. I mean, there's nothing that the old cars could change to make them cooler. Basically, for me, my favorites are the ones that I've seen race. Those are the top, and maybe different connections to those. And then ones before it, I think that the ones from when Red Bull was winning the championship, which I believe is the RB7. Yeah, I think like the 7. I may be wrong, but I feel like it's in that range. Yeah, it was pretty early on. What was the 2010 car? 2010 Red Bull. Oh, that was the RB6. Okay, so the 7. Yeah, the 7. I think the 7 had a higher nose, maybe. I thought the cars with the really high nose were awesome. RB7. Yeah, that was swag. Why did I rate the 8 and the 9 lower? I'm very confused by that. The 8. Oh, because those had the weird step nose. Yeah. Yeah, the step nose was weird. Trying to figure out what was 14. 14 and 12? 12 was the 2016 one was Heat. 2016 and then 14 was the 2018 car. Yeah. I can see why those are there. Those are cool. I'm surprised that the other ones are a little lower. 13 and an 11. I guess maybe there could be something that would change with them, which could be the fact that, a few of those, I feel like the championship winning ones could maybe be a little higher than the 13 and 11, but, whatever. Maybe I'll move up, let's move the 9 right after the 6. This is a well thought out video. Alright, so let's get into the two primary cars, though. Well, let's actually go over the top 5. So the top 5, we have the RB7. That was the 2011 car. So the 2011 car was one of the championships that Sebastian Vettel dominated. The 7 and the 9 were both very dominant cars. 2011, 2013. The RB8 was the 2012 car, where 2012 was a very close championship. That would have been amazing to watch. I'm sure if you did watch that, that was amazing. People said that was one of the best championship battles, and I think that until 2021, it had been the most recent championship battle that people really talked about because, you had so many drivers involved and it was so intense. And it still is the most recent battle that's had more than 2 drivers because 2016, 2021, and 2022 have basically featured one driver against another one. 2016, you had Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. 2021, Max Verstappen against Lewis Hamilton. And then here in 2022, you have Max Verstappen against Charles Leclerc, kind of. So you have that. But the 2011 car, absolute domination. Sebastian Vettel killed it that year. But even more domination with the RB9. But put the RB7 at number 5. Number 4 on my list is the RB15. RB15, the first Red Bull car that I got to root for. Of course, starting to watch F1 in 2019. That was the first year. And I have the diecast model. Is that considered diecast? I'm assuming it is because it's just a model car. That's up there in the box, the RB15. First year I watched it. Such an awesome car. Actually, I want to change this. Wait. Nah, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I'm gonna leave it the way it is for reasons we'll get to in a moment. So the RB15, awesome car. That battle in Austria that Max had against Charles Leclerc to win that race. That Austrian Grand Prix, great move. Max's 6th win, I believe. It was 6th. Yeah, because that would have been 2019. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, 6th win, 5th win. Now, I'll make sure I get this right. Pretty sure it's 6th. I'm pretty sure. God. So annoying, dude. God. My nose always just feels stuffed, even though it's not. And it always, like, itchy. Basically, ever since I got the Ronas, it's just been feeling like it's stuffed, even though it's not. And it's so obnoxious. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6th win. Because Max won Spain 2016, Malaysia 2017, Austria 2018, Mexico 2018. Yeah. So he had 1, 2. So that's the thing. I forgot that he had Mexico 2017. I thought he only had 1 in 17. That's why I was confused. But seeing him win in Austria, that battle at the top of the hill with Charles Leclerc, what a race. 3rd podium that I've seen Max get, besides Australia. Actually, that was the 2nd one because I didn't watch Spain. That was the only F1 race since I've watched F1 in 2019 that I missed, was the Spanish Grand Prix in 2019. So that race, seeing Max win, it was so cool. Just awesome memories of that. Seeing that, and just seeing how much Max has popped off since then. To see him have 6 wins to 26 wins at the time of recording this, is awesome. So that was very cool. And then of course winning the German Grand Prix and Brazilian Grand Prix that year in that car was awesome. So the next car that we jump to, though, you can consider to be the same car, but we're going to consider it as separate because it's the same chassis with a different name of one that comes up later. But for now, we have the RB16. This is the car that raced in 2020. Shortened season. There's only 17 races compared to the normal 21 that was normal at that time. And that one was cool. Seeing Max get wins in the 70th anniversary Grand Prix. 2020 was just a wild year. 70th anniversary Grand Prix to me stands out because that week I lost power at my house, so I didn't have internet that day to watch the race. So I went and brought my laptop, charged up, drove to my grandma's house to sit in her driveway and watch it because she was still sleeping when the race was on. But going over, sitting in her driveway with my laptop set up to watch that race, it was cool. Max winning in Abu Dhabi, which I felt like in Abu Dhabi in 2020, that was setting up for a big battle in 2021. The car was quick. The team was really good. Mercedes played it down, but I didn't buy Mercedes saying we turned the engines down to save mileage. For some reason, the internet bought it and the media bought it. But I didn't see why you would turn your engine down if those engines are going to be, gone. Why would you do that? Maybe you wanted to give Red Bull confidence or whatever they said to beat them next year, get them hyped. But I just didn't think that was a move you would really make. You want to win every race you can, so why you would intentionally throw one at the end of the season didn't make sense to me. I thought this car is going to be good. RB16 pulled up. Alex Albon got 2 podiums in the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix and the Sakir Grand Prix. Or is it? No, Bahrain Grand Prix, not Sakir. Bahrain Grand Prix. Or no, did he get Sakir? Maybe. No, it was Bahrain. I thought it was the same one that him and Max had a podium on together. Yeah, it was Lewis Hamilton, Max was second, Alex Albon was third. That was cool just to see both of them together on the podium in that race. But yeah. Of course, 2020 Bahrain Grand Prix was wild for other reasons besides them getting podium together. But it seeing them get a podium together, and then Alex Albon pulled up in Abu Dhabi as well when they needed him to sort of help prevent Mercedes from pulling a move to get past him. So wild coast to a season in 2020. Number 2 on the list is the RB18. The RB18 is the 2022 car, which at the time of recording there should be 2 more races that will be done by the time this video goes out, but I'm recording this before the French Grand Prix. So at the time of recording this, the car has gotten 7 wins. 7 wins. Max in Saudi Arabia, Imola, Miami, Spain, Azerbaijan, and Canada, and Sergio Perez in Monaco. 7 wins for Red Bull that early in the season, 6 of those in a row. That was just an awesome run to see. Seeing Max pull back from being so far down in the points after Bahrain and Australia, and then Sergio Perez being second in points behind Max for a few races until he had some issues in Canada and Austria. But seeing those two together, first and third in the standings, leading constructors, is just so awesome so far in the season. I'm really enjoying the first half. Hopefully, I will enjoy the videos or the 2 races that happen between recording this and when the video goes out. But it's just such a good season so far, and being able to handle the ground effect so well that car can do is it's awesome. And I put it above the RB16 just because of how dominant it's been already. But of course, I think everybody saw this coming. The number 1 car for me is the RB16B. And that car got 11 wins of the 22 that took place in 2021. And that was Max winning in Imola, Monaco, France, Austria twice, Belgium, Netherlands, America, Mexico, and Abu Dhabi, and Sergio Perez winning in Azerbaijan. Of course, that's the championship car. Max Verstappen won in Abu Dhabi in the last lap. that had such a intense season, wild battles and wild moments all surrounding that car being on the track. And just looking at the stats here that Max had, I mean, he had basically just until Britain, he was on a wild run of like every race is a podium that he finishes, besides Hungary. Like in that time from Bahrain in 2020, every race that he had finished was a podium. Until Hungary and then another one in Britain. Both of those not of his doing, which is just also wild that every one of those he finished on the podium. Just an absolute dominant run, and that car being the center point of that. And Max getting double the amount of wins that he had in his career in one season with that car. It was just such a special and awesome car, and I got so much stuff with that car. And I think I had a picture of it on my car, and I got the model of that, and it's so cool. Max a championship winning car. Sergio Perez second career win with the team, or second career win, first win with the team in that car as well. This is really, really cool to see both drivers winning, and both drivers on the podium. And that's one thing I also got to mention with the RB18, why it's special, is the double podiums that Red Bull got so far this season in the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And was it Azerbaijan where they got one too? Or Spain? Azerbaijan, yeah, it was Azerbaijan. Who got second in Spain? Oh, they got 3 1-2s? Shit. I forgot about that. So, I mean, look at that. 3 1-2 finishes. First time since I don't even know how long. RB18's on that list for that, too. Oh, yeah, and the RB16B. Max hitting the Grand Slam in Austria, winning another one. Just so many awesome things in that car. And RB16B's heat. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next one.